All right. So yes, have a bench handy if you've got one or a chair for tricep dips. Otherwise, you also can do them from the floor, which I'll show. And then let's get warmed up and we'll run through everything that we're going to do. So put your big toes together and your knees nice and wide. So this week is kind of supposed to be a somewhat step back week, not a full on recovery week, which I think as we go through today's workout, we'll kind of feel it's not completely completely mellow, but mostly. All right, hinge your body forward, flex your glutes, push the chest through your hands. Just open the chest, slide those shoulder blades down, feel that extension through your upper back. And then curl your toes under, scoop your belly, push your hips up and back so you're in a downward facing dog. Drive your heels down to the ground, push into the hands so that your chest is driving back toward your thighs. Let your right knee drop, and then your left knee as you straighten the right. Bend your right knee, straighten the left, and then one more time on the other side. And then walk your hands all the way back toward your toes. All right, let's do a couple knee hugs. So just grab one leg, pull it up into the chest, rotate your ankle one direction and then the other. Okay, so the goal today is to go through a long line of exercises, body weight exercises. Okay, switch to your other side in a pyramid format. So our first round will be 10 reps, then 20, then 30, and that will be our peak, and then we'll go back down 20, 10. So let's hinge side to side. We're going to have high knees or the like. You can keep things kind of as mellow and grounded as you would like. High knees and then squats, just body weight squats. Shoulder taps. If you don't do a plank position, tapping your shoulders, then you can do air jabs with or without weight or jab from the ground. Let's do a couple leg swings straight out in front of you. We're going to have a lateral lunge that we're just going to go side to side, kind of like a Cossack squat. We'll have push-ups, which you can do a chest press from the ground with weights if you need to. We're going to do scissor jumps. Switch to your other leg. So instead of a Mary Catherine, your scissor jumps will just be kind of like a jumping jack, but front and back. So you'll just scissor jump here like this. Not as crazy as a Mary Catherine. We'll have a plie squat, which is a super wide squat, tricep dips, glute bridges, and finish off with a Superman. All right. Let's take one low squat, open up those hips, and then we're going to get started. So hinge over to one side, then hinge to the other, just open through those hips, flatten through that upper back. All right, make sure everything's ready to go. And then, like I said, you can keep things kind of as mellow or as quick as you'd like. So for our first exercise, we're just going to go high knees. Belly strong, run those knees in place, 10 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we just have squats. So sit it back and down, and then press up through those glutes. 4, check in with your knees, make sure they line with the toes. Belly stays really active. 8, 9, and 10. And then we're going to go shoulder taps. So you'll hit up a plank position, toes are wide, and then you're going to tap opposite hand to opposite elbow. 10 each side. There's 4, tuck the tailbone. Try to keep those hips really still. 8, 9, 10. All right, coming up, we're going to go into that lateral static lunge. So hinge over to one side, all the way up over to the other. That's 1. Sit it nice and low, and make sure that your straight leg is straight. 4, sit back on that heel. Pull the chest up as high as you can. And don't forget about that core. 7, sit back on that heel. 9, and 10. Okay, we have push-ups. Your choice, you can hit your knees if you need to or would like. I would rather you stay up on your toes and just not worry about your range. Think of your push-up as a moving plank. So set in your core, make sure the hips stay in line with the shoulders, and then hit your push-up. You can go narrow, you can go wide, full arm extension at the top. 7, 8, core strong, and 10. All right, we're gonna hit up those scissor jumps. So just split your legs. It's just a high, basically a high Mary Catherine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, our plie squat comes super duper wide. Toes are gonna be pointed out. Sit it way down and then up. Knees super wide. Getting into those inner thighs. Good. 5, depending on how open your hips are, you may need to keep your toes a little more forward. Those knees need to get out with the toes. 7, 8, get as low as you can. 9, and 10. All right, we're at our tricep dips. Grab your box. You guys sit on the box. I'll show you how to do a floor dip if you would like, if you don't have a box. So go 10 here. Your hips come up. Bend the elbows. 10, 9, 8. Keep the chest lifted nice and high. 4, squeeze the elbows toward one another. 2, and 1. Nice thing if you're on the floor, you just go straight into your glute bridges. All right, I know it feels kind of easy to stay double, but that's what we're doing. Drop your hips, grab the core, drive it up. Feel the flexion. Build the heat on your own. It's easy to just hike your hips and drop and lift. But flex in deep. Feel like you're screwing, rooting your feet into the ground. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to go Superman. If Superman bothers you for any reason, I'm just going to have you sit like this and then find back extension, building back muscles here. Otherwise, you'll lie on your belly, engage your core, lift through the glutes, the hamstrings, and the upper middle back. If you like your hands out in front of you, you can go in front. I find when I have them further back, my elbows further back, I get a little bit more pinch in that upper middle back as opposed to in my neck. 3, inhale up, exhale down. 2, and 1. All right, we made it through our 10. No big deal. We're going to go into the 20, starting with those high knees. Ready, set. 1, 2. 16, 17, 19, 20. Good work. And then our squats. Set it up. Press through those heels. Line those knees and toes. 7, 8, 10 to go. Focus on what you're feeling everywhere. Perfect. Sit back and down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next up, shoulder taps or air jabs. All right, get your plank, shoulders over the wrist. Ready, set, and go. 2, 3. Drop your hand right under the shoulder. Flex your glutes so your hips are not shifting side to side. Flex your legs halfway. Engage the back to support that upper body on the one hand. 18, 19, and 20. All right. Lateral lunge, just that static lunge, kind of like a Cossack squat. Hinge over and up. I think the hardest part is going to be keeping track of my count as our reps increase. There's 3. Awesome. Feel how this side to side movement is healthy to get out of that forward back. Feels good. Grab into those obliques. Can you sit those hips back any further? Feel flexion help support, and then flexion help drive. Perfect. Hopefully as your reps progress, you get more and more range. Feel the upper lift of the chest, strong posture of the back. Fully guessing 17, 18. Next up we have push-ups or your chest press. 1 more each side. Perfect. Okay. Taking it down for those push-ups. Don't necessarily go for speed. Go for range and form. And go. Have your chest drop right between your thumbs. Keep control of that core. 16, 17, belly strong. Last one, at least for me. Hinge back, stretch through those arms. Push-ups feel good. I think all those weighted chest press have been helpful. All right, scissor jumps. Get that split and go. Hold that core. Halfway. Still running to line that knee and toe. 19, 20. All right, those plie squats, nice and wide. Sit it back and down. Perfect. Feeling those inner thighs. Push you to the top. 6. We're still driving through those heels. Where's that core? Looking good. $19 and $20. All right, tricep dips, either on the floor or on your bench. Chest is tall. Pull those elbows together. Here we go. 20 reps. Here's 10. Focus on pushing through the triceps. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Glute bridges, and then our Superman, and then we're at the top. Up and down. Push through those glutes. Here's 6. Drive through those heels. Make sure your knees are gently pulling toward one another. 10. Lots of flexion at the top. 14. Really push through those hips. 17. Core stays nice and strong. 19. 20. All right. Roll it over. Grab through that core. Ready, set, lift. Superman. Inhale up, exhale down. You want to feel those lats help to pull the upper body up. Belly stays strong even though you're laying on it. 10, 11. Keep your chin tucked. 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Push it back. We're going to hit our 30. Feeling good. Heated a bit, but lots of energy. All right. Ready, set, high knees, go. Ten to go. 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right. Not too wide. We still have our plies coming. 2. Sit it back. 5, 6. Not too fast. Not too slow. Find that pace. There's 10. Dig through those glutes. Now we're in the power in numbers. 19, 20, 10 to go. Keep thinking about your upper middle back, the core, and of course those glutes. Drive through those heels. 28, 29, and 30. Shoulder taps. So find that plank position, or you're doing air jabs. Tuck the tailbone, wide toes, ready, go. 6, 8, 9, 10. Keep your shoulders over the wrist. Tuck the tailbone. Don't forget, flex those glutes. 21, 22. 27, flex those glutes. 29, 30. Excuse me. All right. Hitting up those lateral lunges. Super far over. Line those knees and toes. 4, 5. Looking good. Sit it back and down. Strong, straight. Other side. There's 10. Doing great. Can you contract deeper through the core? Halfway. 17. Sit it back and down. Great pace. Great range. 10 to go. 9. What are you doing to build just a little more intensity? Can you self-flex just a teeny bit more? 5 left. Next we have our push-ups. 2 and 1. All right. Get what you can, as long as you can. If you need a Lessen your range or go knees. That's fine. 1, 2. Challenge yourself though. Think of it as a moving plank. Get into that chest. Think of like pushing the floor away. Try to keep your head still. 29, 30. Whew. Nice job. Okay, we have our plie squats. Oh no, scissor jumps. Ready, set, go. Still get a little bit of distance. We want them kind of wide. 10 to go. Chest tall. 28, 29, 30. Whew. All right. Now we have our plie squats. Nice and wide. Toes are out. Here we go. Drive up using those inner thighs. Looking good. You got it. 20 left. Full extension at the top. Make sure that core is still alive. You got it. 21, 22. Suck that belly button back, up and back. 6, 7, 28. Get those puppies. And 30. All right. Tricep dips. On the floor, on your box, or you can do weighted kickbacks. Ready, set, go. Chest tall. Core strong. Keep your hips back under shoulders. Ten left. 8, 9, 10. Okay, glute bridges. Lie it down. Get those hips. Make sure feet are set underneath your knees. Squeeze the knees toward one another. Focus on the flexion. Don't just gyrate in the hips. You can do whatever you want with your arms. If you prefer them on the ground, for whatever reason, I've gotten in the habit of lifting them, sliding the shoulder blades down even more, gentle engagement through the arms. Make sure that core is active. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 2, and 1. All right, flip it over. We have our Superman. Belly strong. Slide the shoulders back and down. Inhale. 3, 6. Here's 10. Make sure it's not in your neck or your low back. 21. 27. 30. All right. 5 minutes left, technically. We can go a teeny bit over, I think. Let's see what we got. 20 reps. Start off with those high knees. 20. 17, 18, 19, 20. Squats. Back and down. Power round. There's 10. Where's that core? Shoulder taps are next. 18, 19, 20. Air jabs or shoulder taps. Ready, go. Tuck the tailbone. 10, 9, 8. Shoulders and core. 3, 2, 1. All right, side to side lunge. Here we go. Over. 2. Yes, we're going a little quicker, but stay focused. Stay firm, contracted. Don't get sloppy. 9, 8. Sit it back and down. 6. We got it. 4, 3. Drive through that heel. 2. We got push-ups. Here we go. 20 push-ups. Belly strong. Halfway. I know my range is not what it started at. It's okay. Still get into it. 18, 19, 20. Woo, okay. Scissor jumps. Here we go. 8, 10, 5 to go. Tricep dips. Nope, plie squats, sorry. Good thing I have my cheat sheet. Here we go. Find those inner thighs. 9, 10. Sit it deep. Chest is tall. 18, 19, 20. Now we have our dips. Here we go. Chest tall. Core strong. Here's 10. 18. Get some range. 20. All right, glute bridges. We have glute bridges, Superman, and then we'll call it a day. Drive through those hips. 8. 12. Grab to those inner thighs. Hug your muscles to the bone. 17. We got 19 and 20. All right, flip it over. Here we go. Belly strong, up, down. 2, 3. Squeeze between those shoulder blades. Tuck your chin. Halfway. Nothing in your neck. Grab through those hamstrings and glutes. The range doesn't matter. It's just getting it in the right muscles. Last one. Whew. All right. Push it back. If you really want to, you can get your last set of 10. The rest of us are going to stretch. So it'd be high knees, squats, shoulder taps, lateral lunges, push-ups, scissor jumps, plie squats, tricep, glute bridges, Superman. All right, bring your right leg forward. We're going to go straight into a pigeon. We got 80 reps of everything as it is. Pretty fantastic. Congratulations. Level off those hips. I told you it wasn't a complete mellow week. Just a little bit. Backed off. The first couple sets started fairly simple. Just that slow build. Drive your left hip a little further down toward the ground. You might need to pull that left knee in a little. Make sure your pelvis is squared off. Okay, push up onto your hands, but keep your feet there. The legs where they are. Just lift your left arm behind. Bring it back around. Right arm behind. Bring it around. One more time each side. Left arm and back. Right arm and back. All right, we're going to switch it up. Straight into that other side. Pigeon. Left leg forward. Drop those hips down. And then level off through that pelvis. Try to find that squared off pelvis. Hopefully everyone is doing well with their ins and outs. Push your hands onto your hands and then bring one arm outside and then back and then the other. I think the biggest change for me has been really focusing on not letting my phone invade whatever else I have going on already. So I've really enjoyed that. I've noticed just being more present, which is nice. All right, bring that back leg in. Let's go up into a downward facing dog. Ultimately, I know that I'm sending, hopefully, a message to my children as well, because I want them to be present with me or with their friends or with school. So the example I send, I know will make a difference for them. All right, open those feet. Walk your hands back. Sit the hips down. Push those knees out wide. Take 3 deep breaths. Think of at least one thing you were super grateful for or impressed with in your workout today. And come up. And you made it. Good job.